Okay. All right. Okay, I'm very happy to be here, welcoming you all for the final Zoom practice of mindfulness. It has been my pleasure to be virtually facilitating this journey. And if you remember, it began with the visual of a white flower. So when we began virtually, I had sent you a white flower to each one of you to your own higher powers of being in the present moment. And as we are on the last day of the practice, I am offering you another colored flower, and that is the color red. So now, white, purity, serenity, peace, red, aliveness, fully open to life, fully open to life. Because you can live your life fully if you're only fully involved in it. You can't live your life fully if you're protected, if you're operating from the mental space of fear or scarcity or lack. You have to be fully open to both the good and the bad, right? It cannot happen in a selective way. And red is also a special color because I recently decided to commit to my partner. So I just had a very big news of marriage to share, guys. And so then red is a special color here. And I'm very grateful that this is the first time I'm talking about it and you get to hear it. Yeah. Let's take a nice water breath. 4-second inhalation, 4-second exhalation. And get in touch with your body. Dear body, how are you today? How do you feel in your body? How are my feet? How are my toes? How are my calves? How are my knees? Massaging with your hands, your knees. How are my thighs today? How do they feel? Do I need to change my posture? Am I straining anywhere too much? Am I too conscious of the camera? Let me release all that mental chatter and be present here. How are my arms? How is my neck? How is my face? What's the temperature difference between my hands and my face? Let me just touch and feel. So just touch and feel. What's the temperature difference? Wonderful. How is the flavor in my mouth? Is it the minty, fresh toothpaste? Is it the food? Is it the tea? What's the flavor? And then put the hands on the heart. Oh, how is my heartbeat? Dear heart, how are you? This heart started developing when you were 4 weeks old. So it has been with you for almost as long as you are alive, minus 1 month. Just get in touch with your heartbeat. This is a special moment. This is a beautiful moment where all of us are together. Just be aware of the ambient sounds that you hear. Heartbeat, yes. Body temperature, yes. Release any unnecessary tension in your body, yes. Restful alertness. If there is any restlessness, you release it with joy. Dear restlessness, I see you. But today is a special moment. This moment is a special moment, and I am doing practice of mindfulness. Your eyes are gently closed as you are being present. Release all the masks, all the unnecessary energetic masks. If you want to remove any accessory that doesn't feel natural, you can release and remove that. So just be with your body. Relax your face. Become fully present. Nice deep breath. Water breath. And slowly releasing your palms back to the lap and downcast, opening your eyes, looking at your palms. Just being in touch with your body by looking at your palms, your hands, your palms are very special because they have touched infinite number of things, people, events, and they have been a part of your precious life journey so far. So connect with your life by connecting with your palms in this moment. Breathing nice, slow, and rhythmic. Excellent. Wonderfully done. Now slowly bring your attention back to the camera, looking at me, and just seeing how you're feeling. So take a moment and ask yourself, how am I feeling in this moment? Just notice, how am I feeling? So, for example, I am feeling calm, excited, deeply joyful to be here. And so, here is a moment to identify and label your feeling. If you can do it with ease, you can write it on the chat box. Aha. Calm, joyful, curious, peaceful, calm. Okay. Relaxed, calm, happy. Wonderful. So, inviting all the feelings. And Rumi has written a beautiful poem called The Guest House. And he says, every morning I open my house to all the feelings that come. Sometimes nasty feelings come, sometimes happy feelings come. But I open my guest house to each and every feeling because each and every feeling has a purpose. And so mindfulness is about opening ourselves to each and every thought, each and every feeling, each and every event, because we cannot live life selectively. Because the moment we become selective, we also compromise with the happiness. The moment we become self protective, we some way not allow life. And I feel elated to hear the news, excited, and also relaxed. Wonderful combinations to have on a Saturday morning, right? Take a nice deep breath. So, this is a symbol for a deep breath. So, you might have noticed that in many sacred places, it's written photography prohibited. Many temples, many sacred places, it's written photography prohibited. Why do you think that's the case? And there's a very, very, very mindful answer to that. Photography means that you are capturing an image to revisit in the future. And the moment you know that you can photograph something, you kind of compromise with your attention that, you know what, I can look at it later also. It's in my phone. This is also true with making notes. When you're audio recording your teacher's notes, you might partially compromise with your attention that, you know, all of it is being recorded. I can revisit it. Photography prohibited is a very good sign very wise sign to tell us that this moment will never come back. It cannot be preserved. A lot of times, people, when I'm doing one on one coaching or group coaching, they ask me that, can I get a recording? And I always say that if you record the flavor, the depth that you had the first time would not be recreated. In fact, you might have seen this in your own experience. You go to your favorite restaurant, you order your favorite dish, but the taste cannot be repeated. The experience of that meal cannot be repeated. And as mindfulness practitioners, each one of you have given 4 weeks, around 30 days into this engagement and practice. The core idea of this was that the most important thing in this moment is this very moment, and it can never be repeated. So if both of us, considering that we are together in this, each one of us, if we are here in the now and this moment cannot be repeated, what is the quality of presence you would bring in this very moment? How would you look at me? How would you look at each other? How would you be in your body? What is the quality of presence you would give if you knew this moment cannot be preserved? Because all forms of preservations are psychological reductions. You can only imagine what happened, but you cannot be exactly in what happened. You only get one chance in what happened, and that is in the moment it's happening. And that is why all of us human beings are going through an epidemic of overthinking. Because we are constantly trying to do time travel. We go to the past, trying to revisit past, which cannot be recreated. We go to the future, trying to reimagine or imagine, fantasize about the future, which cannot be fantasized. And what do we miss? We miss the lived reality of this very moment. Here and now, I'm wearing yellow. Sanskriti has a bright yellow backdrop. I see Adya in a form of yellow. I see Swati after many years from Miranda House, I think. Just this very moment, the interpersonal stillness of this moment. When you see someone and at the same time you're fully in your body. Being with someone else is not a compromise at being with yourself. So being within you and being outside together, it's a practice. Right? Take a nice deep breath. So the first practice that we did in the beginning of our Zoom call was called embodiment, right? We said hello to different parts of our body and we tried to be in our body. If you were able to do that, can you give me a thumbs up? If you were able to do that, can you give me a thumbs up? Perfect. Perfect. And then who all remember what is water breath? Uh-huh. Water breath. Yeah, good. Then who all remember what is an ant? A-N-T. Okay. ऐसा ऐसा आपको लग रहा था मैं टेस्ट नहीं लूंगी होमवर्क का. So here is the book of mindfulness that we have created based on the entire group experience. Every day there is practice based on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. All the things that we did together are there in my notepad. I hope you also had a notepad like this where you were practicing. If you have that notepad with you, can you show it to me on the screen? Aha. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Okay. So I'm trusting that this is mindfulness notepad and it's not just any notepad that you are showing to me. Okay. So that's based on our trust. Okay. So photography prohibited. Now, whenever you see this sign, it's a reminder that you cannot preserve this moment. This moment happens only once, right? And just be in your body, in connection with your breath. And also remember that I have metaphorically given you a bright red flower. So now you have two flowers, the white flower and the red flower. The white is the reminder of practicing mindfulness. Red is the reminder of living fully, open heartedly, with brightness and happiness. White has all the colors green, blue, yellow, everything. So, meaning if we practice, only then we can digest the colors of life. Without being present, we cannot have any fulfilling experience of life because we would be in what mode? We would be in reactive mode. It is so easy for our mind to feel threatened into fight, flight, and freeze realities. So easy. It can happen through one message. When you ask someone something and they don't reply the way you expected, you can see the tension in your body. Yeah. Anytime life offers you something different from what you expected, there would be a degree of reactivity. But if you remember how to return to your body with a nice water breath, with awareness of the sensory reality of this very moment, sight, sound, smell, taste, tactile, touch, you would realize, my mind is feeling threatened, but my body is here and now. So this threat is psychological. And this threat is coming from years of conditioning. And how can I diffuse this threat? डिटोनेट बॉम्ब कहीं आइडेंटिफाई होता है तो फिर डिटोनेशन टीम आती है उसकी वायरिंग ठीक करने के लिए so that it doesn't blast. So you know how to detonate your reaction moments by coming back to your breath and you're saying that okay, the red wiring shouldn't go here, and you release it by paying attention. And the word for that is witness. That when you slow down and witness where in your body are you feeling all reactive, jumpy, fight, flight, freeze, you hold it in your awareness. And this practice is not learned over a day. It is something that's practiced every day. My personal introduction with mindfulness was in the year 2013. इससे पहले, I think I was doing some form of mindfulness, but not in a structured way. And Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh, he has been one of the greatest influence on my journey as a mindfulness practitioner. And it is 2020, and every day still I have my bombs to detonate. So I want to release and remove any illusion that I am here and I have completed my journey. No. Till the time there is breath, the journey is happening because life is too vibrant. Life is too varied. Life has so many flavors. And sometimes these flavors come in good packages, beautiful looking packages. Sometimes they come in flavors like COVID. And you suddenly realize that, oh my God, what's going on? I am at home. It's 8 months. I haven't visited a cafe. I was supposed to be here. Where am I? What to do with these summer clothes and winter clothes? So, life. This is life. And life offers choices. And either those choices are up spiral, they go up, or down spiral. When they are up spiral, there is a spark in your eyes. When there is a down spiral, there is a dullness in your eyes. And you know what's mysterious? Other people don't see it. Only you can notice, to witness. Yeah. Take a nice deep breath. Wonderful. So, learning to look at yourself as a sacred place by being present. When you feel sad, accepting and allowing sadness. When you're feeling happy, accepting and allowing happiness. Because all emotions are temporary. All emotions are temporary. The lifetime of an emotion is 60 to 90 seconds. But why do we keep feeling same emotion for so many months and years? Because we eat one bite of a difficult emotion and leave it and think about it and ruminate it as long as we can, and we spread it over many, many days. And we wake up in the morning and we think, oh, this person did this. And we mismanage our mind into prolonging negative feelings. And that is why mindfulness has a direct correlation with emotional health. For the last few days, I have been spending some quality time with children, and it is extraordinary to witness children. You look at them, every second there is something new. They have a story to tell. They love being witnessed. Children, I think I've seen that children become very calm around me because I really look at them and listen to them. And somehow their hyperactivity gets released because they haven't felt being witnessed. They have felt being managed. ये मत करो, ऐसा मत करो, बैठ जाओ, उठ जाओ, यहाँ मत बैठो. But when somebody just looks at them, they just open like a flower and they have some things to share. In fact, they have a lot to teach. In fact, I'll tell you something of yesterday. So, this little child, I think 9 years age, he came back from a party and he had accidentally scratched a part of his body, which he was curious to remove his clothes and see how bad is the scratch. So he said, oh, now I'll remove my clothes and see how bad is the scratch. He was wondering with surprise to see how would be the shape of the scratch. And I was just really smitten by the sense of wonder he had about a wound. You know, he was curious about the shape of the scratch. He wasn't saying किसने मारा, किस वजह से हुआ, क्यों हुआ. Just came, told me what all he ate at the party, and he ate golgappas, which I haven't had for I don't know how long. But I'm salivating. So just imagine the joy that a child would bring because they haven't been conditioned. Again, in this very moment, ask your body, are you feeling happy? Am I audible? Okay, perfect. So the body expanded, contracted, light, heavy. Let's do a check-in. And the mind, restless, restful, active, still. Where is the mind? And the breathing, short, interrupted, fast, or slow, rhythmic, deep. There is a direct correlation between how we breathe and how we act in the world. Our well-being is deeply, deeply related with our breathing. And our ancestors were very intelligent to invent pranayam. They knew it. So in this very moment, how is your degree of mental clarity? 0 to 5. How emotionally calm and stable do you feel? 0 to 5. How physically relaxed do you feel? 0 to 5. These are some questions for your system to see your mindfulness practice. And anytime you feel like yawning and you're feeling sleepy, please feel free to do that. I always joke that yawn is the great victory of relaxation. And some of my best sessions are the ones when the clients and the coaching clients are yawning because it means they're allowing themselves to rest. And I promise you that I don't take it personally. Take a nice deep breath again. Okay. And when you are back, give me a thumbs up. Excellent. So now are you ready for a practical? After I meditate, I actually yawn a lot. Okay. Okay. So somebody just privately messaged. So it's privately messaged, so I won't say the name. So now what we'll do is we would go into breakout rooms of 2 and you would practice witnessing each other. Is that all right? What is witnessing? Witnessing is being fully in your body and looking at the other person in their eyes. And this would be a few minute exercise. So you can blink as you look into each other's eyes, and then you can share how is your body, how are you feeling, what's going on. Yeah, I hope you're able to hear me. Okay. Yes. Okay. So my instructions, can you write on the chat as to you have understood the instructions? Can you give a thumbs up if you have understood the instructions? So the instruction is very simple. Yes, that you would be witnessing each other, and this activity will go on for 5 minutes. So 2 minute each, and 1 minute just to discuss and share how was it. Okay. And you are free to be silent, you're free to talk. Interpersonal stillness, embodiment, and witnessing are the keywords which you might remember from your practice. So now I'm just ensuring that you all are in the breakout rooms.